I'm logging into demo.papercut.com as an administrator. Here's the dashboard for PaperCut. On the left side are all the tabs. Let's take a look at the Users tab. When I select this, we will see 7 pages of users that are in this instance of PaperCut. I can use the Quick Find to enter a user name, then press the green arrow to locate someone instantly. On the right side are Actions, creating internal users, bulk user actions, and exporting or importing user data. On the user dashboard, we find some different icons that provide status for the user. This is an unrestricted status. That means this user can go below 0 to print and copy as much as they need. Our next user is restricted and has a 0 balance. There's a red X next to their name to indicate that this user has no available credit. And we also see restricted users like this that do have a balance. This user has $22.50 available for printing, copying, and scanning. Also on the dashboard are pages and jobs for each user. Let's take a look at this specific user and uncover the details about them. Here we have capabilities to make adjustments and charges to the user balance, including a comment as to why you've done that. Transaction history includes print, copy, and job ticketing charges. And then we have a full job log for the user. There are a couple of different views, but I like the default view as I can scroll to the bottom, get a PDF, HTML view, or CSV of this report quickly and easily. Plus, I even have some filters that I can engage. Let's go back up to the top where we will get more details about this user. If I have synced with a directory service, their primary email will show up here. You can also incorporate other email addresses. In Windows, a home directory path can be listed here. With that, and with integrated scanning turned on, you're able to scan to the user's home directory with ease. Here's a spot to disable printing with a few different selections available. And then we have the account details, which includes the balance and restricted status. It's easy to make someone unrestricted by unchecking this box. Statistics and history are next, and then we have the capability of turning on the client for the end user. So if you are using shared accounts and you want the pop-up to pop up, you need to turn on the client selection. Here's the standard account and the advanced account selection. Remember, unlimited advanced clients now come with PaperCut, no extra licensing required. Under advanced options below that are some overrides for printer settings. The ability for this user to be set up as a delegate so they can release jobs printed by others or groups. And many times in a Mac environment, we need to use the unauthenticated user checkbox. This will require the client to run on the end user's workstation, and it will be used to authenticate the user. Finally, down below are other details for this user, like department and office. Many times we think we need to create shared accounts if we're going to charge back to a department or an office, but if the user is always located in a specific department or office and they don't need to select a different unit, then make sure these fields are filled out. They can even be synced with a directory service like Active Directory. And then under Reports, you can easily trigger your information to filter with this data quickly and easily. Below this are card and identity numbers. So if you're using a swipe card like HID, or if you want to log into the device with what we would call a PIN at the copier, then you have a primary and secondary field where you can enter those numbers. It could also be alphanumeric entry, as letters can be used here as well. There is also a PIN in PaperCut. This is used for two-factor authentication with swipe cards and identity numbers for added security. This field is numeric only. Finally, there is a notes field for any other information you'd like to input for this user. Don't forget to click OK when you're done to accept the changes. And there's a look at the User tab in the PaperCut dashboard.